What's up guys, it's your boy Virgo Durai. This is actually my first video on my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, I've been thinking about making a channel for a while, and tonight I just figured I would just say, forget it, go ahead, let me do it. So, I'm actually going to be focusing on the information that people haven't really been looking at, such as your character's level, and not just your created character, but the other characters along the roster. The items that you get, how do you get the Dragon Balls, and what's the max level, things like that. So first we're going to start with the levels of the characters on the roster. Now, I've been watching this guy Chiato Sensei, at Chiato Sensei on Twitch, and you can follow him there. I've been watching him use a Cyberman and play against people who are like level 47, level 50, and he's wrecking them with a Cyberman, and I'm wondering, how are you wrecking people with a Cyberman, dude? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Hashtag wreck all day.
And it turns out he does a mission, and he does a scouter on his team, and he's picked his team from the regular roster, and they're all level 80, just like him. So it seems like that your roster actually will level up with you, which is very important in any PvP. So the higher your level is, the better. So in my eyes, I'm not going to be doing any type of PvP until I'm max level, point blank period. Alright, next thing. This game has MMO elements. So as a result, you may end up having to grind certain missions just to get one item. Now, some people will feel really bad about that. I personally like that. It adds to the replayability. And some people will sit there and say, well, it'll add to the repetition. But at the same time, every game is repetitive if you think about it. In a fighting game, all you do is fight. In a shooting game, all you do is shoot. So don't think too hard on that one. Next thing, how do you get the Dragon Balls? A lot of people have been wondering that, and I saw missions where you actually collect Dragon Balls and you take them to your time capsule. And I don't know what you're taking them to the time capsule for, but as it turns out, that is not for your inventory. Those are only mission Dragon Balls. You don't get your wishes off of that. Dragon Balls are random drops, much like they were in Tenkaichi. The Tenkaichi series, the Dragon Balls would drop on a map. You would have to find them and get them that way. Now, the Dragon Balls don't drop that way. They just kind of appear at the end of the mission, whether you got it or not, and that's how that works. At current, the max level is 80. I've been hearing rumors that the max level will increase with DLC, but me personally, I don't want the max level to increase at all, simply because even though your characters do seem to level up with your created character, your created character stats still are higher. So I'm not feeling the whole anything past what we have. I think right now what we have is perfect. I think it's a little over leveled in my opinion as well, but it is what it is. But you can leave your comments and your thoughts on that in the comment section below. Now, tournaments, the world tournaments have not started yet in Japan, and it's 3 a.m. on February 8th, and the servers have just gone down, so I don't know if they're going to bring the servers back up with the world tournament that you can sign up for, but they haven't started yet, which is another thing. Servers can also go down, which means this game will be getting regular updates. I don't know if you've played any MMO, like I personally play Final Fantasy XIV. The servers go down, you can't play online for a while. The good thing about it is it still has offline. You can still do your parallel quest and your story if you haven't done it. It's just that now you won't be able to play alongside your friends when the servers go down. Now, a lot of people were complaining about the lack of destructible environments. One stage in particular, well actually two stages in particular that I have seen are the Cell Game stage and the Hyperbolic Time Chamber stage. And they're what I like to call hard destructible environments. Now, the environments in the Cell Game stage require blast. They require heavy blast. But it still disrupts the paneling on the Cell Game stage, and you can still knock down the 4 pillars. Now, I watched the entire living area and the Hyperbolic Time Chamber go down, but it took supers upon supers. It wasn't like you could kick people through it. Your key blast actually has to hit it. So that's an interesting thing. The last thing I do want to go over is I've watched a few people's streams and I've seen what looks like infinites, and the issue is because I can't see the other person's stamina bar, I don't know if they can teleport out of it or if they're not trying to teleport out of it or what's going on. But it looks like, for example, if you get Trunks' burning attack, when somebody's caught on a wall, you can just keep spamming it, and they'll keep flying up in that direction because of the trajectory of the burning attack fallback. So those are basically my topics for this time. Just wanted to spread the information. Also, I just want to let you guys know this is the beginning of my new channel once again. So my life is a chip in your pile. I've decided that I wanted to do this. My PS4 is coming in, and my first game I'm going to stream is going to be Dragon Ball Xenoverse. The things I will be streaming are pretty much anything I do competitive, as well as RPGs. So I do things from Tekken to Dragon Ball to Street Fighter to Cardfight Vanguard, if you've even heard of that. Which means you guys will be able to see my face, you'll be able to get into my life and all that fun stuff. So, here's hoping that we have a long relationship together, or whatever you want to call it. Whoop-de-whoop. Leave your comments down below. Hope you like and subscribe, and yeah, my life is a chip in your pocket.